From British servants' quarters to the streets of Tokyo, Japan's cute and sexy maid costumes have traveled a long way to get where they are today. Nowadays, maids are basically a moe stereotype in anime. And next we have some of the history of maids in anime, or cute girls in cute uniforms. The UK maid's outfit traveled to Japan around 1920 as foreigners came to settle in the country, leading it to being worn by staff in Western establishments and restaurants. Once people in Japan saw the Western outfits, they quickly adopted it, combining it with their own traditional dress for daily chores. The first maid costume in Japan popular culture came from the erotic anime series Cream Lemon Part 11 Black Cat Mansion in 1986. For a while, every show that came out had a maid character, and several shows focused wholly or in part on maids who may or may not also be androids. Examples like Handmaid May, Kaharu Bayori, and Mahoromatic. In anime, the housekeeper is a girl or young attractive woman with a frilled band in her hair and is required by her employer to wear a housemaid outfit of variable taste, like a dress or a blouse and a skirt, often also an apron. Usually this runs towards the cute end of the spectrum. In general, this type of character is used as a form of fan service, but not in the usual sexy sense as in French maids. Rather, this character tends to appeal to the moe and is connected to the fantasy of a theoretical submissive girl or young woman who obeys, cleans your room, cooks your meals, behaves well, and dresses like an employee requires, and tends to your every need. Maid cafes are a subcategory of cosplay restaurants found predominantly in Japan. They may have evolved from hostess clubs, but the new moe and cute appeal was starting to gain momentum in the 1970s. In these cafes, waitresses dress in maid costumes, act as servants, and treat customers as masters and mistresses in a private home, rather than as cafe patrons. The first permanent maid cafe, Cure Maid Cafe, was established in Akihabara, Tokyo, Japan in March 2001. Here are some examples of maid animes. Handmaid May 2000. Handmaid May's character type, like other robot maids on the list, date back to at least as far as Two Hearts Multi. The story focuses on a college student who is trying to develop AI from a squid-looking robot he's working on. After his computer is infected with a virus, he ends up accidentally ordering a cyber doll from Cyberdyne Corporation, an either accidental or entirely intentional reference to the Terminator. The doll is named May, and she starts off what turns into a long line of robots maids who end up in love with the main character. Mahoromatic, 2001 to 2003. A maid show collaboration with Shaft, and perhaps the most well-known for the period. The star maid is an android designed to fight alien invaders, but her battery life is running low. Her wish is to spend the end of her time as a regular maid to the main character. It combines both sentimentality, she's dying after all, and an action-packed showdown with other androids. He Is My Master, 2005. During its time, He Is My Master garnered a bit of controversy online for its art style and themes. The story starts with a 14-year-old millionaire who, after inheriting his estate, hires two runaway girls to work as maids in his home. The girls are also 13 and 14 and are later joined by fellow maid Anna. He Is My Master is foremost a comedy at one of the last anime productions of Gainax in its heyday. Maid-Sama, Yes, 2010. The maid phenomenon also made its way into the shoujo genre along with a small influx of butler shows. Maid-Sama replaced the demure maid type with a hyper-competent, intimidating school council president who also happens to work at a maid cafe. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, winner 2017's trendy anime. It's a slice-of-life series about an office worker named Kobayashi and her unwanted harem of dragon girls.
やっぱり理解してない。
Maid, Spring 2018. It's about a young woman who leaves the Air Force and finds a young girl who recently lost her mother and becomes her maid. Animes have been adding moe maid characters for more than 30 years, and there's no end in sight. Cute girls and cute maid outfits will always add lightness to any anime they are in.